Welcome to Channel 3 Rome News. I am your anchor woman, Regina Phalangi. In today's breaking news, after 9 years of peace between Carthage and Rome, the Second Punic War has begun. We have Susana Gonzalez reporting live from the battlefield. Suzanne?
Thank you, Regina. As you can see behind me, the Second Punic War has begun. Carthage was at war with Spain, and one of the cities they attacked happened to be friends with Rome. So Rome declared war on Carthage. Hannibal, the Carthaginian general, was very clever, and he outwitted many of his opponents. He planned to lead a surprise attack on Rome from the north. He marched 50,000 soldiers, 12,000 cavalry, and 60 elephants over the Alps and into Rome. The journey through the Alps did not go exactly as planned, and he lost many of his elephants and half his men. Carthage's navy was weak from fighting with Spain, so they could not send aid to Hannibal and his army. Hannibal would not be able to defeat the Romans with his low numbers, so he decided to make a new plan. For 15 years, he and his men attacked small outposts around Rome and stole food and weapons that would be intended for Rome. Rome was furious, but they could not catch Hannibal, so they decided to attack Carthage instead. Before Hannibal could get back to Carthage, Rome forced him into a very unfavorable peace treaty. When Hannibal got back, Carthage didn't follow the treaty anymore. Rome sent an army to Carthage to defeat Hannibal, but he escaped them once again. Rome created even harsher peace terms. Carthage left Spain, Gaul, and Italy. They reduced their navy, and they paid Rome war damages for the next 50 years. Carthage followed these terms, and the Second Punic War came to an end. Hannibal continued to secretly attack Rome, and he finally was caught at the age of 64. He refused to die at the hands of the Romans, so he killed himself by swallowing his own poison. Back to you, Regina.
Welcome back to Channel 3 Rome News with me, Regina Phalangi. Today we're going to talk about Christianity. As you all know, Christians were persecuted until the time of Emperor Constantine I. He created two major events in Rome history. First, he supported Christianity and ensured that faith would eventually triumph as Rome's official language. Second, he founded the new Roman capital called Constantinople, which was located off the Bosphorus Strait, which was a small waterway. Constantine I wanted to adopt Christianity as the official religion of the Roman Empire. He also wanted to transfer the capital to a new city which he was building on the site of Old Byzantium. Constantine became a patron and a protector of the church. In 380, the Flavius Theodorus made Christianity the official religion of Rome. At the end of the 4th century, most of the Romans had converted over to Christianity. Now to you, Tito, with the sports and the chariot racing.
Thanks, Regina. I'm reporting live from the annual chariot races in Circus Maximus, which is the oldest and largest racing arena. Chariot racing is thought to be the most popular sport in Rome. It dates back to the 6th century BCE. Originally, chariot races were held only on religious festivals and were meant to honor the gods, but now can be held on any day and have lost much of their significance. This sport is so popular that it has become a great opportunity for rulers to gain support by holding these entertainments. As you can see, charioteers wear little body protection and only a light helmet. Another danger they face is how they wrap the reins tightly around their waist, which is extremely dangerous in case of accidents, since they can be trampled and dragged before they cut themselves loose. Contrary to the dangers, there are many positive sides of racing. Although most charioteers begin their career as slaves, those who are successful can accumulate enough money to buy their freedom. The charioteers also gain great fame in their career, but many die before achieving this freedom or fame. Each rider belongs to one of the 4 racing stables and wears green, red, blue, or white. Many fans are involved with this sport and become attached to the 4 stables. And now let's go live to the action.
Congratulations, Leo, on winning the race. What team or stable are you on?
The White or Elba team.
What do the colors represent?
The colors represent the 4th season in the year. In my case, winter.
Are you afraid of an accident taking place?
We might have a crash or two. I heard of the other competitors talking about ganging up on Team Red. This is a very common thing around here.
So I saw some of the citizens betting. How does that work?
Well, you see, Tito, betting is placed on the stable the horse is owned at. not the horse individually.
What are some of the prizes you can win?
Fame, fortune, and a crown. Most winners have their faces painted all over the walls of the city.
That sounds great. Good job winning the race.
Thanks.
It's a beautiful day for chariot racing and gladiator fights. Highs today will be in the mid-70s, ideal for those dangerous chariot races. It'll be sunny. Later on this evening, isolated thunderstorms might affect the gladiator fights. Speaking of fights, let's go to Tito at the Colosseum.
Located at the Roman Colosseum for the gladiator fights. Gladiators can either be professional or amateur fighters who fight for the entertainment of numerous spectators. These matches take place in arenas throughout the Roman Empire. Gladiator fighting has existed for a long time, with the first match in 264 BCE. The matches were either man versus man or man against animal. Just like the chariot racing, these contests have lost their significant value and become public entertainment. But unlike the chariot racing, the men who did battle face even greater risk. When the gladiator had overpowered his opponent, he turns to the spectators for a reaction from the crowd. If the spectators turn their thumbs down, they are indicating that the fighter should live, but if they point their thumbs up, it means they want the man to be killed. However, in the presence of the emperor, the judgment belongs to him. Gladiators are typically recruited from criminals, slaves, and prisoners of war. If selected for such a duty, the gladiators have no choice but to accept. Some freeborn men also chose the profession and pledged themselves by swearing an oath. On the other hand, aside from the potential public fame and fortune, the gladiator recruit becomes a member of the cohesive group that is known for its courage and good morale. Many men find these rewards to be greater than the risks.